Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. When I tell you I've been dying to hear this little bit of news, I've been dying to hear this little bit of news because in light of this athlete stepping into this extra distance track there is so much more anticipation for the times and the performances that he will be able to produce. Now, what am I talking about? Well, Kishane Thompson, him say hima come. He said he is coming over that 200 meters and he is coming sooner than we think. I'm going to let you take a listen to what Kishane Thompson had to say. And of course, I'm going to get back with the rest of my thoughts.
Honestly, the 200, I just didn't get to run it as yet. Like, like that I was playing with injuries, so I just really didn't get a chance. But you guys soon will be seeing me there.
All right, so trackies, there you have it. So that was Kishane Thompson. And yes, as you hear it, the big man, what them call him, Hurricane Kishane. He definitely said he is coming over the 200 meters, and I'm absolutely excited for that. As you know, guys, I've been talking about Kishane Thompson. I actually did a video talking about his 100-meter exploits, and I did, gasp at the fact that, you know what? I didn't even take into consideration that Kishane Thompson is possibly going to run 9.6 without even running the 200 meters. That's crazy. Now, we all know how much the 200 meters strength really assists your 100 meters. And it's the wildest thing to think a young man, given all his current flaws in his racing, can run 9.6 and him not run the 200 meters at all. You know what I mean? The only man, well, none have done it. The ones that have run 9.6, guess what? They've all participated in the 200 meters, from the Tyson Gays, you know what I mean, to the Johan Blakes, to the Usain Bolts. They've all run the 200 meters. So when I think about that, and when I was doing the video, I was like, oh my gosh, just imagine what's going to happen when Kishane Thompson finally touches the track in the 200 meters. And here he outlines the fact that the only reason we haven't seen him in the two, which is something I also pointed out as well in that video, is because he's been injury prone. So he hasn't had the opportunity yet to actually tackle the 200 meters. Yes. So in that video, I did point out the only reason that we haven't seen Kishane over the 200 meters is because he's injury prone. So there's no real ETA on when we will actually see him over the two, since, this is his first real season over the 100 meters. I'm not really setting any expectations immediately for him over the two, though I would love to see him in the near future over the two. Well, guess what? Based on what Kishane is saying and how he sounds, it looks like we may see this 200-meter exploits sooner than we think, right, Trackers? And of course, that's providing he stays healthy. I am happy, though, that Stephen has sourced a way to keep Kishane Thompson healthy. Now, he did discuss going all the way to Australia to find the remedy for Kishane Thompson. And since earlier on in the year, I believe around March, Stephen Francis said Kishane was really able to train without interruption, you would say, in his season. So that's amazing. That is amazing. And Kishane went on, of course, to the Olympic Games and clocked a 9.79. Not his fastest run. We saw the technical flaws there. He got a horrible start. I believe he also tied up a lot in the race. But guess what? It was a pressure of the moment. It's the Olympic Games. He still walked away with silver. We're still excited for the prospects on the future, given, again, he had so much errors in his race. And there's also, the talk of the long start also, that hold up of the race, attributing it to the result for Kishane Thompson, because it never negatively affect the athletes, in my opinion, to have the start being held up for so long. But you know what? That's water under the bridge at this particular point. We're just looking forward to the future and what is to come with Kishane Thompson. Know that we can now throw in the 200 meters to his exploits, right? So I'm curious to see, first and foremost, the kind of times that Kishane Thompson is going to drop over the 200 meters, because we all know it's going to be crazy, just like with the 100 meters, right? There was a time skip. COVID happened, injuries happened, and then there was a time skip to 2023. Well, he did, have a few races in 2022, but the time skip to 2023, bang, 9.85, just like that. That was 2023. You're like, okay, who is this new fellow? What's he doing? What's he up to? You know what I mean? And of course, he comes out in 2024 and, drops a 9.79, right? So 9.77, sorry. So given that, when I think about the 200 meters, and given the fact that also he's known for running the 200 meters, it's not that he doesn't run it, he's known for running it as well. Should I start to have crazy thoughts over the 200 meters? Well, let me tell you, off the rip, I think given how good he is over the 100 meters, given his top end, I believe he could give us off the rip a 9.6. Yeah, off the rip, I'm telling you, 19.6 that is. I believe off the rip he could give us a 19.6. You know what I mean? And that is in his first season, you know what I mean, of running a 200 meters, one off racing actually. Peak performance, we may get even something really faster. You know what I mean? I don't know when this first season is coming. I'm hoping it's, as I said, maybe next year. Maybe I'm hoping too much. Let's see how it goes health wise for him. But I know for sure that we're gonna get something crazy, of course, in the 200 meters. And as time passes and progresses, it will only get faster and faster and better the more he learns the events as well. Because remember, interestingly, regardless, when you think about how fast he is now over the 100 meters, he's still literally learning the event. Remember, just a few short months ago or a month ago at the national championships, he practically didn't even know how to slow down, right? He didn't know how to slow down in a race. So, with that being said, track is there's so much for him to learn on this path, and it's going to be interesting to watch him drop crazy times while still in the process of learning. And then I start to think about as well at Kishane Thompson that now will be running the 200 meters. And what will those times look like? Remember, I said, given everything that I'm seeing from Kishane Thompson, no, he could practically break Usain Bolt's world record. No cap. I'm not even capping, Trackies. No cap. If he puts it together, he can break Usain Bolt's world record. And that is without the 200 meters. Those were my thoughts. Well, or they still are my thoughts, actually. Well, when you take into consideration, no, him adding the 200-meter to it, what kind of Kishane will we be able to see over the 100 meters in the future? I think that prospect is very mouth-watering, and I can't wait to see what it really materializes to in the future. I know it's going to be great things, and I know great things are coming for Kishane Thompson. The Thompsons are awesome as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I'm a little biased right there, but it is what it is. So anyway, track is what are your thoughts when it comes to Kishane Thompson and his 200 meters? Are you expecting him to be just as good as he is over the 100 meters over the two as well? Will you be seeing him potentially challenging the likes of a Noah Lyles not only over the one but also over the two? Right? Do you think that is going to be a rivalry that is going to go down, in history, like how you had rivalries in the past with other great athletes? Do you think that is one that is budding, that is coming up now? Not, as I said, not only in the one but in the two. How soon do you think we will potentially see Kishane over that 200 meters as well? That is the big question right now, to be fair. So let me know your thoughts, though, in general about Kishane Thompson, and how much do you think this will help his 100 meters exploits as well, his technical application over the event, his times as well, because as we all know, once you execute, the times will come, right? So what are our thoughts there on this Kishane Thompson and the 200 meters, and what this means for every other event he may participate in, and of course the athletes that he will be taking down? What do you think about that? Like the video, of course, Trackies, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.